Welcome everybody to a new video. Today we are going to be doing my complete Blu-ray and DVD collection for 2021. So let's get right into it. So let's start on the far left, starting with Smallville. Smallville, it's the Superman show, its origin story, and I've watched a bit of the first season and I'm really enjoying it, and this is all 10 seasons on DVD. It's a really cool show. It's very 2000s, but it's really fun and very enjoyable if you like the Superman character. Speaking of Superman, we've got Superman the Complete Animated Series on DVD. The complete, series right here. This one is really cool. I really like this one. It's got some classic moments. It's a classic DC animated series. And speaking of classic DC animated series, we've got Batman the Animated Series, another really awesome animated Batman with Mark Hamill as the Joker. Very awesome show, and I do recommend that. And some more Batman, what a surprise. I love Batman. It's the Batman motion picture anthology, so it's 1989, 1997, so Tim Burton and the Joel Schumacher films. They are pretty good films. The first two are pretty good. Batman Forever is, I'm honestly, I really enjoyed that film. But then Batman and Robin is, it's whatever. But there's some fun, cheesy films. Well, the first two are not cheesy, but after that, kind of cheesy. But some cool films right there, some classic films. A few more classic Batman films. Dark Knight trilogy on Blu-ray. And that's Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises is probably my favorite. You already know my views on The Dark Knight after I made my first ever video on it, and it's a pretty good film. And Batman Begins is also a pretty good film, so yeah, really nice trilogy of films right there. Another really awesome thing, let's move camera along a bit. This is the start of my Arrowverse box sets. This is Arrow's season 1 to 6 on Blu-ray, and I would have got the complete series, but that is really expensive, so I'm probably just better off buying the other two DVDs, the other two series. But this was supposed to be £30 and I used a gift card and I got it for 15, so pretty good deal. And I'm really enjoying that. I've almost finished season 1 and it's a really awesome series. It's the beginning of the Arrowverse as well, but if we didn't have Smallville, we probably would have never got to the Arrowverse, so pretty awesome. Another one of my favorite Arrowverse shows, The Flash. This is seasons 1 to 4, and I'm almost finished watching season 1. Really enjoy this series. It's probably my second favorite Arrowverse show. And Reverse Flash is awesome, and The Flash is awesome. It's really cool. It's very accurate to the comic books whilst having its own kind of spin on it. Here is Supergirl seasons 1 to 2. Another awesome show I just started watching a few days ago. I got it only a few days ago, and I watched the first few episodes of the first season, and I'm really enjoying it. To be honest, I didn't think I would enjoy it, but this was like £7 for 2 seasons on Blu-ray. You can't go wrong, and a really fun Arrowverse show. Another awesome, classic, iconic, nostalgic show, and that is Teen Titans, the animated series, the complete series. I love the Teen Titans, and I love this show. I really like the animation style, and the stories are awesome, and all the characters are great, so I do recommend that. Here is a strange Lego Shazam film, which came with a free Shazam figure, and it's just a fun Lego film. I mean, I can't really judge it, but I just mainly got it for the figure. Here is another awesome Blu-ray box set. Whoa. Well, that was not supposed to happen. Whoops. Anyways, here is the Spider-Man films box set. I kind of left the shrink wrap on, but whoops. But I really love these films. There's Spider-Man 1 to 3, the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire films, and they're some of my favorite films. Probably my favorite Spider-Man film was the second one, but the first one is really good, and then the third one is whatever. And the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, for some reason I've only seen the second one and not the first one. But yeah, overall, there's some pretty good films. The Tobey Maguire trilogy is awesome. The third one it's whatever. If they had less villains in it, it would have been an awesome film, but overall, pretty good series of films. It's just a random Stranger Things game in there, but that's not a DVD or Blu-ray, so I won't bother showing you that. But anyways, here is the beginning of my DVD collection. So the beginning of my DVD collection right here is this classic British BBC comedy, Fawlty Towers. I highly recommend this. It's really funny, really enjoyable. And it's just a classic show, and I do recommend it. And yeah, it's funny because it's a comedy. What else would it be? But anyways, here is Batman Mask of the Phantasm, one of my favorite animated films. Maybe one of my favorite Batman animated films. The animation is beautiful, the story is awesome, the voice acting is great. I really do recommend this film. Here is another Batman animated film, and that is Batman vs. Two-Face, with William Shatner as Two-Face, and Adam West as Batman. Rest in peace, Adam West. But it is an awesome film, I do recommend this. It captures the style of the 66 Batman series very accurately, but still manages to be fun, and I do recommend it. Here is Batman Year One. This is an okay film, I suppose. I just think it's so short. It's like 61 minutes. It's really short. If it was a little bit longer, like maybe an extra 20 minutes on it, it could have been really fun. And the characters never speak. There's hardly any dialogue, so it's just the short runtime is really what ruins that film for me. But if it was longer, it could be really fun. Here's another DVD, another Batman film. This is one of the really good Batman films. This is Batman Under the Red Hood. It's awesome. It's based on the graphic novel, which I do have, and I do really recommend this. It's awesome, probably one of the best Batman animated films. There was one of the best DC animated movie universe films, and that is Teen Titans The Judas Contract. This is a really awesome film. It's a lot more lighthearted and not as dark as the other DC animated movie universe films, but this is still a really good film, and I do recommend it. And yeah, it's awesome. And here is another DC animated movie universe film, Batman Hush. I am considering upgrading these two DC animated movie universe DVDs to Blu-ray to fit in with the rest of my Blu-ray collection. But anyways, Batman Hush, really awesome film. Well, it's not great, but it's pretty good. It's an okay film. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just fun. And it's not accurate to the comic too much, because I won't spoil what Hush isn't who you think it is, but it's an okay film, I suppose. Here is this strange War of the Worlds film. It's like a really long War of the Worlds film. I've not even seen it. I just got it at car boot, and it's American. And I couldn't watch it over here, but we did some magic, and now I can watch it over here, but I still haven't got around to watching it because of the length. But bear in mind, I did watch the Snyder Cut, so I do have some kind of time on my hands. But anyways, here is X-Men Days of Future Past, film I haven't seen yet. I got this at a car boot for like really cheap, and it's in pristine condition, but it looks like a fun time travel X-Men film. Here's a film I have seen, and that is The Green Lantern, or Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern, and it is an interesting experience. There's a lot of dumb decisions in the film, and there's a lot of okay moments, so it's a meh film. They really could have done other stuff to make it a lot better. Here is this film called Jumper, which has the guy from Star Wars. I do not remember his name, but it's a pretty cool looking film. I like this cover, but I've not seen it yet, so I will have to check this out one day. It sounds like a cool film though. Here is Hancock, starring Will Smith. I mainly got this film because of the YouTuber John Hancock. I've not even seen it, and I did not even know it was a superhero film. I thought it was some kind of skiing film, judging by this cover, but it's a superhero film, which makes me like 2% more interested. Here is the greatest film of all time, The Adventures of Clutch Powers. Very nostalgic for me. I grew up watching this, and I got it back at a car boot, so very interesting film. And for some reason that's on the wrong side. I think the thing is upside down, but that's whatever. Okay, let's move on a little bit more. Okay, so here's a few more DVDs, and then it will lead on to some Blu-rays. We'll just skip past these PS2 DVDs. I mean, PS2 games, even. Here's a DVD. It's called Invasion. It's the first big Arrowverse crossover, and I've not seen it yet, but it's only 3 episodes. But it looks cool, and like I said, the first big Arrowverse crossover. Here is the Flash Season 1 DVD. I've already got the big Blu-ray, so I will probably sell this one because I have no need for it. But it's a good show, but if I've upgraded to the Blu-ray, I won't necessarily need a DVD anymore. Another one I don't need is my original copy of the first season of Arrow Blu-ray, which I also don't really need anymore, considering I've got the Blu-ray box set, so I'll just sell this one as well, to make more space, as well as make some money. Here is probably my favourite Arrowverse show, Legends of Tomorrow. It's a complete first season. It's not as crazy as the other seasons, it takes itself a bit more seriously, but it's still a good season. I do enjoy it. Here's the beginning of the DC Animated Movie Universe collection, and it's the first film in the Animated Movie Universe, and that is Justice League Flashpoint Paradox. And it looks really cool with Reverse Flash and the Flash. I've not seen it yet, but I'm definitely going to check this one out. Here's another Animated Movie Universe film, and that is Justice League Throne of Atlantis. I need to check this one out too, but it looks fun. Aquaman. Here's another one I've seen though. This is Son of Batman, and I do like this film. I just wish it took more time to explore the relationship between Batman and his son Damian Wayne, but overall it's an okay film with Deathstroke and all that, so it's fun. Here's a film that I do want to watch. I'm excited for this one. Batman Bad Blood. Got this the other day, and it looks really cool because it's all the Batman characters, so I hope it lives up to the excitement. Here is Justice League vs. Teen Titans. The first Teen Titans film in the Animated Movie Universe. And like I said, the Teen Titans films are a lot more light-hearted than the other films in the Animated Movie Universe. But I like this one with Trigon, and it's really cool. It's probably not as good as the Judas Contract, but it is still a cool film. Here is Justice League Dark. Not seen this one yet, but it looks really cool with Constantine, Swamp Thing, and all the different magic stuff going on. So this one looks really cool. There is the last film in the Animated Movie Universe that kind of finishes off the universe. But there are opportunities for new Animated Movie Universe films, so I hope they make more, but they are making these Elseworlds tales, which are not set in the Animated Movie Universe. They're kind of what-if stories, and I'm enjoying them. But here is the end of the franchise, and that is Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, and I do really enjoy this film. This was actually the first Animated Movie Universe film I watched, which is kind of bad, because it's the last one, but I think it's probably just as good as Endgame, if not better. So it ends this franchise off perfectly, I think. Here is what I was telling you about, another animated film, but it's not connected to the movie universe. It's kind of just a Elseworlds tale. This is Batman Soul of the Dragon, and it's a Kung Fu Batman film. What's not to love? I'm not a fan of the ending, apart from that. Everything else is fun and just action and punching and stuff, so it's just fun. Here is complete first season of Titans on Blu-ray. And this is a cool series. It's not as bad as people say it is, but there's some stuff that they could improve. But overall, I quite enjoyed it. The ending is just a bit crap. But apart from that, it's really cool. And I've not seen the second season, but I'm going to definitely check that out. Okay, moving on to a few more Blu-rays. We start here with King Kong vs. Godzilla. Not the new one, the old one. I've not seen this one yet, but I have seen the new one, and the new one's just fun monster action. So yeah, I've not seen this original, but the new one's pretty cool. And here is Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan Director's Cut, and this I got it for like free with another Blu-ray at some store, and it's an okay film. I think it's a little bit overrated in my opinion, but it's still a good film. Here is the infamous Bohemian Rhapsody Blu-ray from my Bohemian Rhapsody review. It's a good celebration of the band's music, but it's not necessarily a good film, but it's still okay. Here is this Roddenberry Vault, which is a bunch of deleted scenes, and I think it's still sealed, but it's a bunch of deleted scenes from Star Trek, so I'll have to watch that one day. Here is the final Blu-ray, and that is Tenet, Christopher Nolan's Tenet, and this is a really cool film. Like I said in my room tour the first time I saw this film, I wasn't too much of a fan, but I watched it again and I enjoyed it a bit more, but I'm probably going to have to watch it again with subtitles so I can actually hear what they're saying. But it's honestly an okay film. It's a little bit confusing, but I understand it a bit more now, and yeah, I do recommend it. It's fun. So, we're not entirely done of Blu-rays. We have one more thing over here, which is Incredibles 4K, Incredibles 2. I just got this like for 70p from Curry's PC World. So I thought, why not? And I'm probably not going to watch it because I got this on Disney Plus. So it's just here and sealed, and maybe it'll be worth £1 million in the future, but it probably won't. But the Incredibles 2 4K, so I think that's everything in my Blu-ray and DVD collection. There is a second row back there, but like I said in my last room tour, that is all Doctor Who stuff, and I would show you all that, but it's difficult. I do have a couple things back there, which are not Doctor Who, and there's a couple Spider-Man films. There is the Superman of Tomorrow Blu-ray box set, so there's a couple Spider-Man cartoons, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Deathstroke, Knights and Dragons, Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, and Superman Man of Tomorrow. They're kind of there in that area, but I would show you all them, but this is all gonna go wrong, and I'm not gonna go through all the hassle, but yeah, there's some good films back there. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse especially. Deathstroke, Knights and Dragons is an okay film, I guess, but it's not brilliant. But yeah, if you want me to show you them in my back row of DVDs there, I might do it one day, but I mean, it's gonna be really difficult, so yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this video up here. I'll do a little outro. So that is it for my Blu-ray and DVD collection of 2021. Like I said, there were Doctor Who DVDs behind that row, and if you hear that squeaking in the background, that's my chair, very squeaky chair. But yeah, this is most of my collection. There's some really cool stuff, and like I said, there's stuff back there, but it's gonna be difficult to show you all that. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff, like a lot of cool stuff. I do like my Arrowverse stuff, especially that small box set's cool. All the DC stuff, the Marvel stuff, all the cool stuff here. It's really cool, and the Blu-ray collection is probably my favorite bit. But leave what your favorite in the comments below, what your favorite Blu-ray or DVD I have in my collection, and if you have a Blu-ray and DVD collection, tell me what yours is like. And if you have any recommendations for films for me to watch, review, or if you have any recommendations for video ideas, please leave them in the comments below, and make sure to leave a like as well, and subscribe, comment, do all that cool stuff. And stay tuned for more videos. I am planning a review on the Snyder Cut. If you got noticed by the 4:3 aspect ratio, if that came out well, I will see if it comes out well in the post-production. But I hope you enjoyed. Whoops. But I hope you enjoyed anyways. And stay tuned for more videos. A Snyder Cut review is coming. Then a Falcon of Winter Soldier review. Maybe some other videos scattered in between there. And a few more vlogs and different things. So stay tuned. Have a good day. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.